we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight, take a trip to Peru.
It's week 13 of the National Football League, and we'll see Chris Olave. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Bears and the Bucs, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 24.
Well, they say an early season snowstorm may be on deck in less than 48 hours, but today is picture-perfect fall football weather. Crisp and cool at Soldier Field in the Windy City. Today, we've got a Week 13. Just about set for football. Blake Grupe is ready to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 20. Ohio State, it's Justin Fields.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. So a tough early challenge here, second and long after the sack. A first carry for Rachaad White. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Well, this defense for the Bears, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. He'll look to throw. He finds his target, Allen. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Let's go now.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They start the drive with White. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The numbers for White a week ago, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Encroachment, defense.
So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. They'll try the right side here with White. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. You look at this Bears defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here's Fields now on second down. Pressure, and he's taken down. The Bears sack. Kyle Hamilton in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 17 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what?
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. They work now on 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
19 tight, 19 tight.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago! Cole Kmet with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. A point after, good by Grupe. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. A time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see. Fields hit and the ball is loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. A give, running right is Hall. Down at the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Chris Olave, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Grupe able to add the PAT.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bucs ready to take over once again.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Gets the check down throw to White. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda now. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
The 2nd down and 10th there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Running left, it's Hall. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. And hang on here. We've got an injured player. And that's the running back, Breece Hall. Now 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll set up a throw. That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 34-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Dances by him. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Bears at 11-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to be.
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Jaquan Brisker in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Running out of the gun with White. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And take it right at the 35. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Bears take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. I mean,
that's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Bears. Chris Olave with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The point after, good by Grupe. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Charles, we'll see what they can do here now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill.
The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Fields looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rhodes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Fields on 1st down. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Here's Fields. He's got White here. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Fields throwing again. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Fields. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime here at Soul. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. It became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Check it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up.
Touchdown! Chris Olave from 10 yards out. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Grupe able to add the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, Down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Fields. Nifty move. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. They'll go up the middle with White to the 43, second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On second down, Dillon. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game. And really, they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Chris Olave heads back to the field as his guys get set for another possession. Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always saying, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Ball again. And he stopped immediately there. But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
Fielded at the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
First down, here's White. Taking it right down Broadway. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rachaad White, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is down to 28-10.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he'll decide to not bring... Their drive will begin at the 25. Chris Olave heads back to the field as his guys get set for another possession.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now he'll try to run with this.
And down to the 36-yard line here. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
It's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
14 yards in a Chicago first down.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 49 yards rushing for him now. And he's only carried the ball 4 times.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with White.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
He finds his man, complete. It's Rhodes. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball. And you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
On 1st down, Fields.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Dillon up the middle.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen despite the...
And this is going to be intercepted.
Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
He's going to use his legs here.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
He's going to keep this again.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at their 48-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45.